Well, I am here in hospital, Wythenshawe Hospital in in Manchester. I am a companion for one of my nieces. She had a operation, a lung operation, about 3 days ago, and she was diagnosed with cancer, both of the lungs, and she did the operation just in one of the lungs this time, and she was gonna do the second operation in about 2 to 3 months time, and she's just 44. She had a cancer, breast cancer, about 2 years ago, and then you thought it was over, but it was not. Surprise, surprise, it came back again on the lungs. So what is this video is about? It's to make people aware about the shortness of life and about our struggles to survive in this planet, and our necessity to share our burdens with each other, to support each other. Why I'm telling you like this, why I'm pointing, especially in this matter of sharing, is because my niece, she's a very closed person. She doesn't open herself to no one apart from her mother. She's the only child. My sister has just this daughter. But she always has been like, keeping everything to herself. And on this situation, she didn't want us as a family to know what was going on. So, but at the end, my sister was so overwhelmed with so many doubts and suffering that my sister didn't manage to keep everything the way her daughter wants. And she shared with me. And as the situation grows, I decided to ask for help from my family, my own kids, to support the situation. Yeah. And I told my sister, look, even if my niece never talks to me again, I don't think that is fair on her, on my sister, not to have the support of the extended family, because they are just for just eight cousins. So if you're not able to support each other, who else is gonna do? No one. So I told my sister, I'm gonna share this situation, and they are gonna support us. You'll see. And I was right. And at the end, I told my sister I had to tell her daughter that everyone was supporting the situation financially also. So now she's okay. Now I had a very long conversation with her and said, look, we are not alone in this universe. We are not, a dot alone. We are all connected. So if you're not able to support each other in difficult times, life doesn't have any meaning and sense if not. So what I want to say also is everything that happens to us as human beings, every difficult situation, every struggle is for us to grow. It's for us to grow. Nothing happens in our life without reason. Everything happens with a reason. And I was telling my sister, all this that is happening is for healing on the family, healing of feelings. So, and I told my niece also yesterday, I had a long conversation with her and said, look, Priscilla, everything comes in our life for a reason. It's all for our correction so we can be better. And then she looked at me and said, but aunt, I don't know why it's happening to me. And say, Priscilla, don't ask why it's happening to you. Just look at the situation and say, what should I have to learn from this situation? What the universe is trying to tell me with this situation. Just 2 years apart from one cancer to the other. There is a sign there. There is the universe is trying to tell you something. Probably so you can be more open. What's happened now? You didn't want anyone to know, but now it's this one that you didn't want to know that is helping. Helping your mother and help me. Because if it was not for them, your mother and me will not be able to be here to support you, to stay all day long in this hospital just to support you. So yeah, everything that happens in our life is for a reason. Everything that happens in your life is for a reason. Every single situation. So don't ask why. Why? No. Tell me what purpose have this situation? What do I have to learn? How do I have to embrace? What correction I have to make in my personal life, in my personal thoughts? Sometimes it's not even actions that you are doing, it's our thoughts. It's the way you think that has to be changed. Probably not just changed, but improved. I have been learning a lot with this situation myself. A lot. Make me more humble. Made me more grateful for everything that I have been given. And I was telling my sister just about 5 minutes ago that the universe has been so good to us this year. So many good things has happened to my family this year. We had so many challenges and you face all these challenges and you manage to overcome all these situations. So this is blessing. So this year you have to give something to the universe, to people, charity. And I'm going to say to my kids, I want every one of you to give something this year for a charity. You're going to choose a charity. You're going to give that gift to this charity as a way of saying thank you, universe, for everything that you give. I'm giving to someone that needs because I have been helped so much this year. You know. So yes, gratitude for whatever you have and humility to accept the corrections that the universe is giving to us. Yeah, acceptance. Be humble, humble to understand and to embrace and to overcome all these challenges, thinking, what can I improve myself on this situation? What can I have to learn in this situation? What correction I have to do in my own life, in my own thoughts, the way I live, the way I think, the way I act, so I can be a better person, better person to myself, to my family, and to my friends, and to the extended people, neighbors, nature. Look how beautiful. This is an apple tree behind me. You see? There is about two apples in there still. What can I do to improve nature, to make nature better? I do a lot. I do a lot. On my private road, on the gardens and the forest around my house. I grow seeds and plant in the forests. Yes, I am doing my share to the nature. Yes, and to people also. And something that I decided to do from these experiences now in this hospital, what I'm doing in this hospital right now, because I'm spending the 3 days here already, walking on these corridors. And when I walk on these corridors, I'm praying for people that is suffering in this hospital. There is a lot of suffering around here. And something that I decided to do is at least once a week, I'm going to go to hospitals in London, and I'm going to go through the corridors just praying, blessing, that myself can emit, to share, to spread some positive energy around these hospitals. I'm going to choose one hospital. I have about two nearby my house. I have the one in Whitechapel and I have the one in Newham, that I can go at least once a week, each other. Yeah. One week in a hospital, another week in the other hospital, pray in the corridors without knowing no one. I don't need to know. I just want to pray and bless, so people in that situation can be healed, can be blessed, accepting and understanding and trying to be better, taking these experiences in a positive way. Okay, so that's my message here now. Yeah, if she goes, because they are planning to give her, there is a butterfly. If they are gonna, the nurse told us about half an hour ago that's probably gonna, depends on her blood test today. She'll be able to go home tomorrow, so I can go back to London. But then I have to come now and then to Prestatyn. That's where she lives. She lives in Prestatyn in Wales. So yeah, I'm gonna have a a busy time. Yeah, to this end of the year, because I can't leave her by herself too long, because she has to have support, is emotional support, because cancer in the two lungs is not easy. One is operated, the other one is still there. So yeah. So look, beautiful. And this is just one of the gardens in this hospital. There is about 5 or 6 gardens inside gardens like this. Beautiful, isn't it? Yes. And that's just one of the yards. That is, this is the fifth, number 5. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 5. I don't know if there is 6, but I know I have been through the 3, the 2, you know. Yeah, it's a big hospital. And the specialization is heart and lungs, yeah, and the tracks, the respiratory tract. So yes, so let me see if it's still on this one. Yeah. So yeah, people, if you have a time, think about Priscilla. Say, Priscilla from Prestatin. Yeah, pray for her. So everything that happened from now on be blessed for the family. She has two kids. One have special needs, and he's just 14 now. So pray for her so God give her some years so she can finish the job with the boy that is 14. And we can be blessed also with her presence for a little longer. Okay, God bless you all guys and keep everyone safe and look the beauty of this place. Bye bye.